In this particular iteration of the tree protection ordinance that got passed today, what is important to note is that the fees of the tree recompense fund will be increased. This is the first time that that's happened in almost 25 years. And that's significant because the cost of development has gone up and the penalty to replace a tree that you take down has not kept pace with the developmental increases in the economy. Those fees go into our tree recompense fund, which helps us maintain, acquire other forested areas within the city of Atlanta for the growth of trees. What's also important is that there have been significant administrative changes to help to further clarify the process for someone who is trying to develop in and around trees, whether that is on a commercial property or on a residential property. What is also significant is that the tree protection ordinance, as passed, will enable citizens who have dangerous trees, leaning trees on their properties or trees that completely fall and do damage. They'll be able to get assistance from the city of Atlanta through a partnership we'll have with a soon-to-be designated nonprofit so that they can have unsafe trees or fallen trees removed from their property. This will target primarily senior citizens, but those who are also economically situated like those citizens will also have the ability to appeal to that nonprofit in partnership with us for those funds so that they can have those trees removed. This amendment to our existing tree protection ordinance is not the replacement that we anticipated. So we're still at it. There's still negotiations going on. We introduced this afternoon an ordinance signed by all members of the City Council to help to monitor the position of the administration, specifically the Planning Department, around making sure that the tree ordinance and our zoning ordinance are working in concert together. And so that's going to continue for the balance of the year once it's passed, to make sure to kind of study how one ordinance is impacting the other, and discussions around the outstanding issues, whether or not you're going to have tree protection or augmented tree protections in certain levels of the zoning code, which had been kind of the sticking point on this existing ordinance. That's going to continue, and I said to, both ends of the spectrum today, I said, this paper passing is not the end of the process. This is a pruning, if you would, pardon the pun, about our tree ordinance. And so it's still a work in progress, trying to find a way to get full understanding and full agreement on how best to protect trees in Atlanta.